Hey guys!
Just changed over. Look at that.
Yeah. Wow, I'm getting really fancy with this technology. So
That's true.
I hope you enjoyed that intro. Waiting room period.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let us know how the video quality is, how the sound quality is, if you can hear us, because that is obviously a very important part of going live as well.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Look, I even added a thing right here. It's like a view counter because it's hard for us to see like the number of people viewing, and it's close enough. There you go. It's a little delayed.
Nice.
All right.
Well, we already have 150 people kicking off with us. That's so exciting. Thank you so much for being here. We hope that you had a good weekend. We definitely did. And before the questions start coming in, people are going to be asking, where are we? And our first announcement is we got a house. Totally just kidding.
No.
We did not get a house. We are at Jason's mom's house.
Yeah, this is my childhood home.
Yes.
Where we're staying right now, it doesn't have the best internet, so.
Yes. Our campground was not the best option to host this live.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
It has great download speed, though, so we can, like, stream all day, like, watching movies and Netflixing, but it doesn't have good upload, so we can't actually do the live.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, there you go. So, all right. We already see comments coming in, so we have a couple of announcements to go through, but we're just going to space them out. We're not going to do them all at once because we don't want to do that. But so in between, we just figured we'd chat with you guys and answer some of your questions. So should we do our first announcement or should we answer a few questions?
Yeah, we can do our, well, No, let's answer a question or two. All right.
Okay.
So let's go ahead. I'll see if I can add these in here. Oh,
it's a little dark.
It's a weird color. Can I change this? Oh, I can. All right, give me a second, guys.
We're still learning this new live software at the same time because we couldn't test everything beforehand, like pinning comments.
All right, let's try this one. Take
Okay.
two. Oh, it's white.
Looks
all right.
better.
Perfect. All right, so Jeff wants to know, are we able to boondock with our onboard water in winter using just tank heaters? We winter in the south, and so, yes, absolutely. We've probably had to use our tank heaters 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
They don't draw massive amounts of power, and I think we've been hooked up every single time. So, yeah, best case scenario is just take your RV south. Yes. But anytime we've been somewhere where it's been like below freezing,
tank heaters have been great.
Yeah, we haven't really done that boondocking. I think it would be fun, though.
Our furnace is ducted too, so that really helps keep our underbelly warm when we're in really cold weather.
Yeah. All right, and then let's see what else we got. Yeah, we got a. All right, there's a lot of comments about it. All right, another one from Jeff.
Okay.
How much of your solitude can you use when running off 30 amp?
Oh.
So you can use it all, just not at the same time.
Exactly.
Usually we'll put our fridge on propane and our water heater on propane, and then everything else we can use.
Yeah, you just have to be careful. We wouldn't want, like right now we have a space heater in the bedroom and then the heater in our living room on, so we try not to turn on the microwave at the same time on 30 amp.
Yeah. So you just need to be a little bit more thoughtful around it.
Yeah, but it's really not much of an inconvenience. I feel like I was very nervous about 30 amp versus 50 amp before we got started, and it hasn't been an issue at all. Yeah,
and then we actually happen to have the Victron system will add additional power if it needs it, because I can set it to where at 30 amps, so it does it's called a power assist, so that's really helpful.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So I actually we scrolled, we lost it.
This one? Or
no, it was about the sweaters. But it was saying it was too early.
All right.
Too early. Yeah, that one.
All right.
All right, Rich. Okay. So that leads us into our first announcement. is our holiday sweaters. So we made these. We
Yeah.
worked with a designer, and I don't know if we can see
you can do it here. So
they're little RVs, and they're all vintage, and yeah, we worked with a designer who kind of like his niche was vintage designs, and so I love them. I think they're really cute. So we do have our VA, our virtual assistant, on with us. She helps us with some of the back end stuff. So her name is Tammy. So thank you, Tammy, by the way, for helping us with this live. She is our moderator today, and she will also be sharing links as we talk about certain things. So I have just a regular sweater, and then Jason has the hooded sweater with the front pocket. And I think we did these in 4 colors. We did white, red, black, and gray. So we know it's maybe a little too early right now, Rich, for Christmas sweaters. However, we wanted to get these out there for people who wanted them by Christmas, because we use a company called Printful to order our sweaters, and they can get backed up during the holidays. So if you want yours, we highly recommend snagging them now or putting your orders in now, because even if they can get them to a printer within a few days, there's still shipping time, and that's where the delays start over the holiday season. I'm sure you guys are aware. And I would imagine this holiday season there is going to be a lot of online orders because people won't really be shopping in person. So
yeah,
that's where we're at.
And
that's why they're so early.
And it's been great for us because it was 90 degrees like 3 days ago, and then this huge cold front came into the Los Angeles area, and it was snowing.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know. We hadn't dealt with snow in the Los Angeles area for, I don't know, I did it saw it once or twice in the time growing up here, and then now we've seen it the 2 times we've stayed at this RV park. So
yes.
Yeah. Anyway, super excited about that. So I am drinking a Big Wave today. I feel like last time I was drinking Hawaiian beer as well. I like them. I think it's maybe the Hawaiian cane sugar or something. And we went here 2 years ago. We have video on it for my mom's birthday, actually, the person whose house this is. So
she's hiding, by the way.
Yes, just like she was in that video. You don't really see much of her.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So we did want to mention with the sweaters, Tammy already reminded me, she's so much more on top of it than us, that $1 of every sweater sold between now and December 31st, we will be donating to Best Friends Animal Society, which is just, we love Best Friends. We think it's a great, society to support. They actually, when we needed to get Carmen spayed when we first got her before we hit the road, that's who we went through, because the vet prices were just extremely outrageous, and they were much more reasonable. So they're just a great rescue, and we love them, and they support no-kill shelters.
And if you hit the road in an RV, you can actually go volunteer. They have a massive amount of land up in Utah they call the Sanctuary.
Yes.
And it's where they rehabilitate all different kinds of animals. And so you can actually go up there and volunteer. And I believe they might have a couple of very coveted RV spots. Mm-hmm. But if not, it's there's plenty of RV area around there because it's nearby Zion. So not only is it beautiful, there's tons of animals. And they have different sections. They have a whole dog section. Mm-hmm. They have a cat section. They have a pig section. So if you like a certain type of animal, maybe you're a cat person, you can actually go and volunteer with just all of the crazy cats. Or if you're a dog person. So anyway, I'm a big fan of Best Friends. Mm-hmm. Their goal is to go no-kill shelters, which is
throughout the United States.
Yeah. So super exciting.
We love them. And it's a charity that we are happy to support, and they're going to need it over the holiday season. A lot of animal shelters, their adoption peaks in December because people are giving their children pets for the holidays, and then in January they get a bunch of pet returns, which is very sad. So we are excited to support this charity and do our donation in January when they most likely will need it most. by some set. That's Carmen in the background if you can't hear her. She is she does not like being in the way.
She's very rambunctious.
Yes, she has a lot of energy today.
We might go let her out of there because, anyway. All right, so let's go back to answering a couple questions.
Okay.
All right, so Michael wants to know, have you been to Maine yet? And if not, are you planning on next year? So we've been planning on going to Maine since we hit the road. That was our main goal. And one thing has always led to another, and we haven't made it. We are actually going to go this year, but then COVID, and we didn't want to work our way down the more populous eastern coast. We decided to kind of come home, and that actually worked out the best for us anyway because Carmen had her issue.
Yes.
And so we came home even earlier than we intended.
Yes. It worked out.
To Los Angeles, not home.
Right. Our home state.
Yeah, but we're definitely planning on Maine. That's a huge item on our list. We need to check out the whole New England area, and we still have Alaska. So we're trying to figure out when we're going to do.
We're very hesitant to make our 2021 plans just because we have no idea what's going to happen with COVID and if restrictions are going to be in place or what's going on. So I think 2021 might be going with the flow again.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear.
Yes.
Which is all right because I feel like that's been like our last 2 years, and so. All right. Dave and Laura want to know, how often do you have metered electric service at an RV park? Once, and that was because we stayed longer than a month. That's usually for monthly stays and longer is when you'll actually get a separate metered service. Any day or weekly sites, it gets wrapped into.
I feel like if an RV park wants to meter your electric for a week or less than a month, I wouldn't really stay there. I don't know. It's just, I think the norm is if you're staying a month, then electric is on top of that. But anything less than that, I've never heard of anyone getting metered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Samantha says she's looking for healthcare options and trying to get prices, but haven't received any messages back. What's the best way to get healthcare coverage? Good question.
Yeah. You want me to talk about this?
Yeah, you talk about this.
So we highly recommend using, her name's Portia, and she's the woman who got us our health insurance, and she was very thorough. She answered all of our questions. I think we had two-hour phone calls with her before even letting her send us packages. So she put us on a nationwide PPO plan so we can get medical care anywhere. But if you need something different, you're concerned about getting medication on the road, I think she's fantastic. She knows everything about anything and related to healthcare. So I'll take a note. And I'll remember to put her information in the description of this video. Yeah, I don't know her email off the top of my head. It's Agent Portia, but I can't remember what it's at. So I'll let everyone know who's interested in that. I believe actually this week she might be on her honeymoon. So give her maybe a week. Normally she gets back to you like that. I've asked her questions after the fact of, hey, I forgot how to use this, or hey, I don't know how to use telemedicine, and she's just been there. She'll just call me and answer all my questions, even though that's technically not her job anymore, but she's awesome. So I will write that down to put in the description of this video afterwards. Or if we forget, just email us at info@getawaycouple.com.
Here's a sweater-related question. How do they fit? They run big or small?
So they're Gildan.
Yeah, they're Gildan. This is a double XL. I would say
Double XL?
Or sorry, this is an XL.
Yeah.
They run. So I have a big problem with sweaters. I like really long sweaters, and so so I always go for like an XL because I like to get a little bit longer. Yeah. But I would say it's a normal length. It's fine.
And they're unisex. So this is a large, but I still have like plenty of room. I like a baggy sweater, and then I also try and go longer because my arms are longer. So if I get a medium, sometimes my sweaters are like this.
Yeah.
So I think the large is good for me. And I'm 5'9". I'm not telling you my weight.
Jeff wants to know what was Carmen's issue. So if you subscribe to our newsletter, that's probably how you would have found out about that.
Yeah, I think that's the only place we've talked about it.
Yeah, we were just at a campground, and then
about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and then we woke up in the morning, and she couldn't really stand up, and so it kind of scared us. She's had, we call them achy bones, but they're stiff legs in the morning, and we've talked to vets, and they've always told us it was like, oh, it's probably arthritis. Once she gets moving, she's fine.
Yeah, put her on a joint supplement.
Yeah, and we put her on Cosequin, and then she gets diarrhea, and so we take her off. Anyway.
We tried a ton of stuff, but yeah.
So she just couldn't, like, get up, and her bones were too stiff. She would just, like, stand there or, like, sit down. So then I carried her outside, and I got her moving, and after a little bit, she was able to walk, and then she was walking like normal. And we were like, what is going on?
Yeah, it was very weird.
She sat down longer than 10 minutes. She wouldn't be able to move again when she got up until she started moving. So we took her, got some x-rays done, and the vet there said, oh, I think she has a compressed disc.
No, she said compressed spinal cord.
Compressed spinal cord.
And she said, you need to get her to a specialist, a
neurologist.
A neurologist.
Get an MRI
ASAP.
done.
Yeah.
And we were up in the Redwoods. So we had like a couple of weeks planned before we came down here for Thanksgiving, kind of like the calm before the storm kind of thing, where we're going to relax and hang out. But instead, we decided to just shoot down here and took her to a neurologist. And he looked at her and he said,
she's fine.
She's fine. X-rays looked fine.
He said it in no way looks like she has a compressed spine.
Yeah.
He said I see what the other vet is seeing, but as a specialist, it's not what she thought it was.
Yeah. So anyways, then he recommended us to an orthopedic who said she has some
arthritis,
minor arthritis in her front paws. He didn't see any on the other x-rays, but they don't know. They need to do a 100% MRI or a couple other diagnostic tests.
But he said he didn't want to make us do that because he's looking at a perfectly healthy dog. Because she was put on an anti-inflammatory at the emergency vet, and she's still on it, and that has 100% fixed it. Like, I really don't know if you guys can hear the background, but she's been barking and losing her mind, and she loves coming up to Jason's mom's house because she gets to sprint around the house. So she's feeling great, she's doing great, and anyway, the orthopedic said that he would be willing to work with us virtually and understands our lifestyle, and said if we want, if anything happens in the future, he'll work with other vets in the area we're in. So that's where we're at. So we're just working with the anti-inflammatories right now, and we'll go from there.
If she has any other issues, we'll probably do the full MRI. And this is another thing. We're very happy with pet insurance because it saved up. Even just this was...
It's over $1,000.
Yeah, it was like $1,400, and I think we spent like $400.
At the most.
Yeah. So, and that's because we had some of our deductible, and then I think we get 80% covered. But like an MRI is like $4,000.
Yes.
So we're very happy that we would be able.
We would have that, and that our pet insurance would cover an MRI.
Absolutely. All right. So let's move on. That's Carmen's issue. Are you planning on getting an new RV in the near future?
What would be on your wish list?
Yeah. So we go into a lot of RVs, and we always like them, but I don't know. We like ours. There's always, there's always problems. It's like the same thing. Like there's a lot of things with the new RVs, and we like our floor plan, so we'd probably stick to one of the 3 Grand Design floor plans.
That has the raised back. Yeah.
Yeah, the 380, 382, 390, or 375, and I don't know. We really like it, and so a lot of the new features are really cool. Like they have like really nice. Bottom of drawers and stuff on cabinets, and some of the finishes are nicer, and the exterior of some of the new Solitudes is white, and so like I don't know, we like that stuff, but there's also things we don't like compared to ours. Like we like having our carpet and a couple of other things, so so no plans yet.
Unless we find the perfect RV. I don't know. It's hard.
What do we got here?
My favorite kind of wine.
Yeah.
Well, I will drink any wine, but I do prefer just Pinot. Yeah, it's nice, but red is definitely my preferred wine. We've learned from traveling that I think I was a little spoiled growing up in California and with Napa being so close, because then when we started wine tasting in other states, it didn't go over well. There are a lot of sweet wines out there that I was not aware of, but
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
Here we'll come back around to this. Are you live streaming for your rig? I might have missed that information earlier. We're at my mother's house right now. We had bad internet at our RV, and so that's why we're here.
Yes.
Here's another good one. Are you happy with your Moride IS, and would you do it again? Absolutely. It is the second thing we would put on any new rig. The first being a battery and inverter setup, because not having to run a generator to get... Oh, look at that. Sam Baxter just subscribed. Thanks, Sam. You can see that. That was a new thing that I just did.
I know. I hope everyone
I haven't
can see that from their side. Yes.
Super excited about that. Yeah, so we absolutely love the IS and the disc brakes. Disc brakes are amazing.
Yes. I don't think we could have another RV without the independent suspension and disc brakes.
Yeah.
It's totally a game changer. Super sticker!
All right. Yeah, look at that.
All
that
right.
little pair.
That reminds me. See, we're so bad. We have so much fun just answering your questions that we forget to talk about what certain things we're supposed to talk about.
All right, here, I'll pin this. Once again, thanks, Tammy. So we like the best friends, so they'll also get $1 off of
every super chat that comes in tonight. Yeah. So we learned from our last live, because we're learning this as well. Super chats are basically just, it's money. You send us money, which is awesome. But we didn't really realize how they worked last time, so we couldn't even find it on our YouTube channel. Like, where did the super chats go? So now we know where they are. So tonight, anyone who wants to just contribute to our channel and help support us, we really, really appreciate it. And we will be donating $1 of every super chat that comes in to Best Friends Animal Society for this holiday season. And then if we do lives in the future, this is just a great way to support our channel in the sense of when we do a live, we're not releasing a video, and so we are losing money by not releasing a video tonight, but we would prefer to do a live with you guys. So super chats just help make up for that lost income on our end. So I hope that explained it well. It's just a one-time thing. It's just, and you can like put a little sticker with it or something fun with it. So that is what a super chat is. And so if you have the means, we really appreciate it. If not, don't worry about it.
All right. We have a question by Jim Dunn. How do you like your new batteries? We love our Battleborns.
Almost a year. When did we get those? We didn't get them this year.
No,
we got them last year.
Almost
a year and a half old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. We love them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Total game changer for our boondocking experience.
We've done, I don't know, probably 140, 150 nights of boondocking this year. Yeah. Because we did all of Mexico was technically boondocking our entire trip down to Mexico.
We did 100 days of boondocking this summer. So, yeah, batteries have been amazing. And we love them because they're lithium. We can bring them down to 0. And so there's not that stress of, oh, no, I'm at 50%, which really should mean 0.
Right.
But, so we love them.
All right. Is your RV stable, or can you feel someone moving around in your rig? Ours is absolutely stable, I would say. I mean, you can feel like slight vibrations, but it's not like it's not shaking. Like it's like like maybe not even that bad.
That would be a lot if our glasses shook. Well, I would say the only thing to add to that is when we have guests over,
yes,
we can feel each other when we're on opposite ends of the rig, because our bedroom's in the front and our couches are in the back. So if you're like crawling into bed, you can kind of like feel it shake a little bit, but that's really about it.
Yeah, and it's for us, all the people who have ever visited us and our friends. Oh, there was another super chat.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
Thank
Joe of all things.
Joe of all things.
That should have been popping up. Anyway, so yeah, thank you. All of our friends and people are from the Los Angeles, California area, so everyone always says, "Oh, there we go! Look at that!"
Okay, there in the top corner.
Thanks. Yeah, look at Joe. All right,
look at
that's
Joe.
Cool.
Thanks, Joe.
I'm glad that stuff I work on actually works.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. All right, so all of our friends are from California, and so we always think that like it feels kind of like a minimal earthquake, which is like not anything that moves you around, and it's hard to explain if you're not from somewhere that has earthquakes. Like a slight tremor, you're just kind of like, what is that?
Yeah.
So no, our RV is perfectly stable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, super sticker, Shelly. Thank you.
Shelly, thank you so much.
Awesome. Shiba dog.
Oh, Shiba dog.
Let's see.
Yeah, answer that.
Yeah, this is a good one.
All right.
Do you avoid big cities when towing? I found Seattle, Portland, Spokane, and LA very stressful. Yeah, in general, those are also some of the more stressful cities, I would say.
LA is the worst.
Yeah, LA is one of the worst. I think it's more of like the mentality of drivers anywhere towards the middle to pretty much anywhere other than those 3 states. Most people are like a little bit more accommodating to larger rigs, will like let you into pass in those 3 main cities, or the 3 West Coast states. Everyone's a little bit more aggressive, and so it's definitely something we try to avoid. But like, I don't have a problem going through some of the other East Coast, like major cities, towing the trailer, especially because it's kind of like one throwaway.
Yeah.
But we do
just
try
don't
to
get off the
them.
freeway.
Yeah, stay on the interstate. Exactly.
Exactly. All right, I want to answer this one that Barbara just asked. She said, "Where do you click to donate?" So it should be a little like gray and white dollar sign,
like where the chat box is.
Yeah, where the chat box.
There's one that has like a like emoji face, and then there's one that's like a dollar sign thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's where you.
That's where you enter a super chat. So, again, appreciate it.
Oh, Mary, thank you, Mary. We appreciate it. That was a super sticker.
Oh,
another pair character. That's awesome. It's going great, Mary. It's going great.
Cute.
Yes. All right. It's the Moreland Adventure. Just bought a hoodie.
Oh,
awesome.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm liking mine
you.
so far.
Yes.
So.
What color did you get? Oh, okay. So I want people, if you're up for it, I would love to see your pictures in these hoodies. I just want to share them on our stories, but I want to see them in all of the colors too. And we get like a small discount for ordering because as a shop owner, but not enough where I could just order like all 4 different colors just to see what they look like. So let me see your pictures so I can see them in all different colors.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm really interested to see a red one. I was so torn if I should get red or white. Yeah. I might get a red one too.
That's okay. You can get a red one. Let's see. We had a question right here.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of music do y'all listen to on the road? We listen to like pop music, hits 1 on Sirius XM. Occasionally we'll change it. I listen to, or we listen to like chill on Sirius XM.
I love chill. And then we also listen to Seriously Sinatra on Sirius XM.
Yeah.
And that is going to be on, just to let you know, as if you didn't know from the last 9 years. That is on like all holiday season.
Yeah.
I love listening to Sinatra's station, but for some reason it's just 10 times better over the holidays.
Yeah.
We get the fireplace, like we turn all the lights on the fireplace, and
yeah, it is.
I love it in the holidays. Yes. All right. Oh,
All
another
right.
super sticker.
Yeah, super sticker. Mark.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mark. Yeah.
We appreciate it so much.
Yeah. To finish off the music question, I sometimes will like change it depending on where we are to some Sirius XM station. Like if we're driving along the coast where the beach is, we'll put on like beach music, country music. If we're driving in the middle of like rural roads or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's lots of fun.
I'll
do this one.
Okay.
All right, Bruce says, last time we were about to go through the redwoods, how'd that go? It went great. I mean, it's hilly, but one thing that I wish is that we had like a smaller rig for stuff like that, because there's all these like offshoots that go through the redwood forest, and I would see the road as I drive by, and it says like no huge RVs, and so I would just be sad.
Yeah.
Because like, man, how much is over there? Like, am I?
Yes, how much are we missing?
Yeah.
And they're not really roads that you would drive back to from the campground. They're kind of just like 100 miles in, and you're like,
it's like
I'd love
a
to
scenic
drive
route
down
that goes
road.
around. Yeah, it's like because it says like, oh, hey, take the scenic route, and so
yes,
yeah,
but it went well.
Yeah, the road is fine. Through the 101 is perfectly fine. You can take any big rig through there.
Yeah, I think we were nervous the first time because it was our third week on the road, and now we're 3.5 years in, so it was nothing.
Yeah.
We weren't even scared of the tunnels in Oregon.
We watched several RV channels. Why do you think most never come to California? Super chat. The 3 cat travelers. Awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Fuel's more expensive here.
Yes.
That's a problem.
Campgrounds are also expensive and also not great. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, in Los Angeles, there's not a lot of great campgrounds.
And it's not big rig friendly.
There's no convenient campgrounds really in Los Angeles at all.
There's 2 that I would like to stay at, but they're so expensive. There's Malibu RV Park in Malibu, and you overlook the ocean. It's gorgeous, but they're so expensive.
Winter rates are like $150 or something like that a night.
A night, yeah. We looked at the monthly rate for last year. Like, maybe we'll stay in Malibu. It was $3,000 a month. And then there's one. I don't know the city it's in, but it's right under the LAX flight path. But it's also right on the beach. But you're under LAX flight path, which is horrific.
Yeah, that's the city park. Yeah, and actually, it's a wastewater treatment facility right there.
Lovely.
Because I was going to work for the city of El Segundo.
Oh, it's in El Segundo.
Yeah, it's in El Segundo.
Okay. But other than that, like I do wish more RVers would come, because
that's the park I would stay at if you do come here, though.
The El Segundo one.
Oh, thank you, Northwest RV Life. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. But
I would stay at the one in El Segundo. It's called Dockweiler.
Oh, Dockweiler. That's right.
Yeah, so Dockweiler RV Park. If you come to Los Angeles, stay there because it's at the beach and it's run by the city. And so really it is just a parking lot, but it is the most convenient to seeing Los Angeles, which is Santa Monica, like the beautiful spot. And then you can actually, like, there's a bike path that goes from Santa Monica down to Venice, and you can get your little taste of Venice Beach, like Muscle Beach, all that stuff. Yeah.
I do wish more people would come to California, because I don't think people realize how diverse it is here.
Yeah.
And not just the people, but the landscape. Like,
lots of mountains.
You can go to the mountains and the beach, like, are 3 hours apart. You could go surfing and snowboarding in the same day if you really felt like it. And it's, we have national parks. It's just, it's beautiful.
It is one of the most beautiful
California
states.
Gets a bad rap.
Yeah, I mean, it has 9 national parks, and they're all different.
Yes.
Like Death Valley, like you can go from Death Valley, where is the, lowest of sea level, to Mount Whitney, the highest in the contiguous U.S.
Yeah, highest mountain.
Yeah, and they're within 100 miles of each other. It's insane.
Yeah.
But we're just starting to explore it more ourselves. Oh, thank you, Dan. Super chat. Thank you.
Thank you. It pops up.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to see on our end, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Thank you so much, Dan. We really appreciate it.
Steve wants to know, are you still enjoying the electric bikes?
Yes. I don't know why, but I suddenly had the urge to paint mine. I'm not going to do it because I like the white color, but I thought painting it our Getaway Couple green would be really fun. But yes, we still love them. They're awesome.
Oh, super chat. Jeff, thank you.
Thank you,
We
Jeff.
very much appreciate it.
51. Oh, Jeff, thank you so much. Jeez Louise.
All right. There's a question in there.
Okay.
Oh, and another super chat from Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
All right.
What's Jeff's question?
Every full-timer leaves items behind. How much stuff do you keep in storage? Great question.
We've been thinking about making
it's actually
video.
all here.
It's all in the basement.
You want me to go get it? No. We were looking at it the other day to see what we were kind of like. We were going to make a video about that.
We were even...
Titanium legs. Thank you. Yeah. Super chat. It's up there. Sorry. It's up here.
Oh, it comes up there first before it gets in the chat. Okay.
Well, it's because...
We're still learning. But thank you so much. Yes. So we're going to make a video soon, actually, just going through what we kept, because we think that would be really funny to just show you guys what was so important to us 3.5 years ago before we throw it away.
Yeah. And let me tell you, most of it's probably still important.
Yeah. So that actually tells you that I think we made good decisions.
I think so too. When we were looking at it the other day, I was not that upset. But there still is
a few things that we could throw away.
Yeah, and there's some stuff that some people think is weird that I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I kept that. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is from Titanium Legs. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Number one fan.
Number one fan. Love it.
All right. Becky said, love the hoodie. Where can I purchase?
Oh, okay. I'm going to try and pin Tammy's comment. Tammy, could you send the link again for the hoodies and the sweaters, and I'll pin your comment to the top? Yeah,
so the hoodies are ours, and we had someone design them. So they're for sale on our site, and we'll get you the link just one moment.
store.getawaycouple.com. But we also have Tammy, who's our moderator tonight, who is going to link that for you as well. All right.
All right. Mary wants to know, in the process of building out a cargo van and need to put in solar, but it's way over my head. Any suggestions? So we install it ourselves. So installing it yourself should be easy enough, but if you're actually looking for specific details into solar, I would check out, there's a DIY RV solar group on Facebook, and those guys are way smarter than us, and they're who we kind of looked to see what they were doing to figure out how to put in ours. And then Morton's on the Move. Tom is the king of RV electricity in my mind. So check them out. And then also the other one was RV with Tito. He's the other person I checked out for some of his very clever things.
And I think some tips around solar is to just go slow and take your time and make sure that you really understand everything. And we're lucky in the sense that you're the one who did that, and then I'm the double checker and the meticulous, it needs to be done a certain way type of person. So Jason did all of the brain work and the research, and then brought it to me, talked me through it, so he was double checking that he was making sure it made sense to him as well. And then I kind of got a grasp of what was happening, but then when we laid all the cable, that's where it came in of like, oh hey, double check this, double check that, make sure you do this before plugging that in.
It's so crazy because we just kind of upgraded our system to almost completely done. We've been waiting on some parts, which actually got shipped here, so we can finish it. But the second time around, it made a lot more sense. I actually fully understand the system. Installing it, I understood about it. I just really didn't I use the term grok. I didn't really grok it as much. So yeah.
All right.
You got it? All right.
Yeah, I pinned it.
All right.
So that link for the sweater should be pinned now from Tammy.
All right. Amanda says, watching with family. My 10-year-old daughter, hi, 10-year-old daughter, wants to know, what's the favorite place you've been? Hard question. There's so many beautiful places.
I know. So we liked, as far as cities go, we really like Savannah, Georgia. Beautiful, just the architecture.
Oh, RV Rejuvenation. Super chat. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, but the architecture and just
Yeah.
We like ghosts too. We like going on ghost tours. So ghost tours in Savannah, Georgia, were just really cool. And then I don't know. We just Utah is beautiful. The boondocking out there is fantastic. Each place is so unique and offers something so special. It's really hard to have a favorite.
Yeah. I feel like this thing in the bottom has frozen.
Well, that's
so
okay.
We're going to get it out of here.
Okay, bye, counter.
All right. Here we got John B wants to say, hey from Waterloo, Ontario. How you doing up there in Canada? Stay warm. Can you get that border open soon? We're working on it.
Can you get that border open soon? I think is the better question.
Yeah, we're definitely...
We would love to do, some RVing in Canada, but we're not allowed right now.
I know.
Yes. But, yeah, we'd also love to make the trek up to Alaska. So, those are our 2 main items we still need to check off our bucket list. Alaska and Maine. So, I feel like we have to do one next year if we're allowed.
Yeah. All right. Spikers wants to know, is your logo on your store clothes? No.
No, I don't.
So I have this... No.
Go ahead.
It's not. So I originally designed a lot of like the getaway stuff, and I designed it instead of saying getaway couple, I designed it as just getaway to make it a little bit more neutral.
Yeah, like something you'd want to wear. Not that you wouldn't want to wear someone's logo. We still have plenty of people that want to ask us, like, hey, where's your getaway couple logo stuff? But that's a personal choice on our end. And Jason designed all of our, when you go to store.getawaycouple.com and it says getaway merch, Jason designed all of those. Yeah. So he had a great time doing it.
Yeah, quite frankly, I don't always want to wear getaway couple stuff. I like just more like getaway, and people always like that. Oh, George, super chat. Thank you, George. It says CA. Is that Canadian? Oh, George, yes. Tell us. Are you from Canada?
That's funny.
Cheers. All right.
Cheers. Yeah. Thanks, George.
So I try to be more neutral. If you want getaway couple logo stuff, we can easily do that. But, my favorite's the getaway in the US.
Yeah, that
shirt.
One's very
that's my favorite. I have like 15 of those shirts. Yeah, that's like all I wear. Jeff wants to know.
I can hear
Carmen.
I don't know.
Whining.
Should we let her up? Is she just gonna go crazy?
Sure, go get her.
Do you guys want to see Carmen?
Yeah. I can answer this. Have you stumbled upon any unrest or forest fires in your travels? We have not. The closest we got to unrest was this July. We got a notification on our phone saying that there was curfew because we were like outside of Salt Lake. We were at, I think it's called Utah Lake boondocking. And so we got like not the Amber Alert, but like that same thing on your phone saying that there was a curfew. But that's the closest it. We haven't really been near any forest fires or anything. Hey, come here. Here, get up here. Come on. All right.
Sit.
Here's Carmen.
Sit. Oh, you did so good. People want to say hi.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Just look straight into the camera.
So cute.
She never does that when we try to take pictures, of course. All right, go.
Where are you going?
Let her go.
What do you have to do tonight? That's so important. She's gonna go outside and bark.
All right.
I know it.
Neat ghost tour in Fort Delaware if you get to the Mid-Atlantic.
Okay.
We totally want to head there, and we really want to do all the ghost tours. We actually haven't done one in a while, and we haven't done one here in Los Angeles either. So I was looking at one the other day. I just don't know if it's... it's open. I just don't know if it's time.
Oh, we have the time.
And also Los Angeles is like a very busy city.
Yes, we're not really venturing out much while we're here.
What's your favorite meal that you make yourself? Oh man, we have a lot, but we've been burning through them, so we got to get a whole new retinue.
I'm kind of sick
We've
of
been doing
all the food.
Tiki marsala. We've been doing a lot of like brats and sauerkraut and potatoes on the smoker. We've been doing smoker pizzas; those are really good. Tri-tip on the smoker.
Wings on the smoker.
Wings, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I
I'm not
guess
sick of those.
anything we could cook on the smoker right now is our favorite meal.
Amanda wants to know, did we use California as our domicile still? The answer is no. Carmen, relax. She's thirsty. That's all right. I'm
As
thirsty
you can
too.
tell, she is feeling better.
Yeah. So,
Well,
no, we're
you're
Texans.
Getting a second drink.
Well, okay. We're Texans. We moved from California to Texas when we hit the road, and that's where we have all of our stuff going. We always call California like, oh, we come home, and it's just because we grew up here, and this is where my mom lives. We don't actually have a home, and that's something.
Well, my family lives here too.
And Ray's family lives here too. So our families live here, so we call it home, but it's Texas is our legal home. And then let's see. And George says yes, Canada. So I finally got back to that comment. So awesome, thanks. And the Yukon, all right.
All right. Well, now that we've opened our second drink, let's cheers.
Oh, cheers!
Cheers, and thank you everyone for being here tonight with us. Carmen says thanks too. She's being a little
found a
cray-cray.
toy.
No.
Yeah, thinking. Rick says we need to think about expanding into doggy sweaters.
My gosh,
I know.
That's such a good idea.
If we can get them, if we can get them made,
you guys are
we would definitely
her
go.
at her peak. I know. It's actually we're really limited to what Printful offers since that's our printing company that we like to go through. But yeah, I think doggy sweaters is a great idea.
Yeah. Have we been? Oh, why did that one get really small? I don't know why that
keeps
was
bringing toys over.
Have you been to any secret bars lately? And the answer is no.
This wasn't quite the year for secret bars.
Yeah.
I don't think we've been to many bars in general, but yes, I know I've just been craving like an outing.
Mary said good ghost tour in Virginia City at the Washoe Club. We've done it. We did it. Remember Virginia City was from Battleborn. We went up there. We took a date day.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the Washoe Club.
But we did a ghost tour through the mine.
No. Remember we went in the building, we went upstairs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Alex Johnson, super
not
chat.
The wine.
Thank
I
you.
Just forget everything.
Yeah, right. It's.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, thank you. So that is a good ghost tour. I did like that.
That's true. That
A
was.
lot.
That place felt spooky.
Yeah, and so that's the other thing about RVing is we don't always show you guys everything.
No.
So, sorry.
Sorry.
Sometimes we take a day for ourselves, and Virginia City was one of those days.
Yeah, we didn't film it all that day. We just
it was very nice.
wanted to de-stress.
Yeah. Alex says, you guys are great. Thank you. And love your channel. Can you run AC on lithium? Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. You can run AC on lithium. It's always the question of how long, and that depends on how much lithium you have and the wattage of your ACs. So
if you're going to be running your AC on any type of battery, though, you want to get a soft start, which takes away that surge of electricity when you turn on the AC, which could possibly, then overload your system. The soft start takes away that spike. Am I explaining it right?
Yeah, no,
okay.
It's perfect.
Fake it till you make it, right? No, but the soft start takes away that spike, and then you can run your ACs on batteries. But yeah, like Jason said, the question is how long? All right.
Do you find it hard to find tri-tip in states other than California? Yes, but Costco generally has it.
Tri-tip?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it actually is hard to find, but we've been getting it at Costco, and they usually serve like two 2-pounders, and so we'll get them and throw them in the freezer. Yeah,
they're good.
We got them mostly
Costco
out west.
ones.
Yeah. And then
I never paid attention to that.
I know.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a California cut of meat. So.
What?
Yeah. I'll tell you the history later.
Okay.
Oh,
The
Rick,
history of
super
tri-tip.
chat. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rick. No, is it Rick or Rich? No, it's Rich.
Rich.
Sorry.
Fonts.
We have a hard time.
Yeah.
I swear it's not the alcohol.
Rich. We apologize. Let's see. this on there? All right, there we go. Daniel says, when boondocking, how long can you go before you have to dump your black and gray tank? We've gotten to 2 weeks is pretty much our standard.
Yeah. And it's really our shower gray tank that is our limiting factor. So when we don't shower, we can go longer.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yes, you learn how to do Navy showers really, really well.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you considered changing out your RV for a different style? Yeah, we consider it all the time when I find really cool places to go to, but then we think about realistic in our lifestyle, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If I could have like a huge, money, if I had billions of dollars and I could buy all the RVs I wanted, and then a huge like Jay Leno garage where I could just like park the RV and then we can take this RV out for this adventure, that'd be great.
Okay.
But we don't.
Yeah.
So we love our RV.
Yes. Yeah. It's really hard to think about downsizing when we're just so comfortable and we just love our floor plan so much.
Yeah.
It's perfect for us. I feel like it's rare to get that
First try, too.
first try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get
and
the floor plan you love.
we looked into it. Have you tried German beers? If so, what were they? So we actually did a exchange program to Germany together, and Ray's first beer was a German beer. So yeah, we like German beers.
If my mom's watching, now you just outed me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. We absolutely. I'm a big fan.
But
of German
I can't
beers.
remember the names. It was for my 16th birthday. As Jason said, we did a foreign exchange program.
Yeah.
We went to high school together, if you guys didn't know that. And we did a foreign exchange program. And we went to Germany with our class. And my 16th birthday just happened to be when we were over there. So you can legally drink beer.
Yeah.
I think hard liquor is still 18.
Yeah, it was beer.
Yeah, so we went out drinking.
Yeah, so I got a backpack full of beer. I was a kind of a bad kid back in high school. Bad kid. I was always the black sheep of the family.
No,
and I'm like very clean
don't
cut. It's so weird. Anyway.
You were not. He loves to say that.
Okay.
I'm going to go get your mom right now.
When you were boondocking, did you have any times when you wished your tanks were larger? Yeah, all the time. And I wish we had massive. I wish the whole bottom of the RV was just tank. Why not?
That'd be gross.
Why?
Just a giant black tank.
Yeah, just the black tank.
500-gallon black tank.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, the larger their tanks are, the longer you can stay put. If we could do 3 weeks, that'd be really. If we could do 4 weeks, that'd be really nice, especially in the winters. Find a beautiful spot. It means you just spend a lot more time up front, and then you get that beautiful spot.
Okay, but no, because BLM land, you're only allowed to stay in one spot for 14 days.
Yeah, so it kind of works out. You're right.
So it works out perfect for us.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, if you want to be a squatter,
yeah,
we can stay out for a month. But yes.
Let's see. Scott wants to know if you could choose Grand Canyon or Gulf Coast for Turkey Day. Gulf Canyon or Grand Canyon is going to be cold.
For Turkey Day. Oh, so, okay. Is this a decision that you're making, Scott? Because I would do Gulf Coast.
Yeah, and that's only because the Grand Canyon will be a little chilly.
It will be cold.
And it's not the best time to go. Like, there's a small hike that we did in our video that goes into the Grand Canyon. It's like a mile maybe hike down, mile up or something like that, or 2 miles. It wasn't a drastic hike.
No.
But it was so cool just going into the canyon, and I think it's something like 80-something% of people don't go into the canyon.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do that when it's icy, because that was like a very steep, no edge. It's a long fall down to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
That's a very long fall.
I think we were in the Grand Canyon area in November of last year.
Yeah, were we?
I think it was October, November.
Well.
And it was cold. We did not have fun.
We ran out of propane, and our batteries died, and we couldn't recharge them because I had a setting wrong on the Victron. Yeah, that's right. We went through a lot of propane, too. And it's expensive up there. So, let's see.
I'm just kidding.
Let's see here.
We
What do
have
you
one
do
more
when you're?
announcement.
Yeah, absolutely. We have another
Okay,
announcement. What do you do
okay.
when you're sick in the motorhome and the other person is coughing?
You tell him to shut it. I'm just kidding.
I've
What do you mean? I guess
like sick. So I think
like
I've
you're not
only been the
sick.
one that's been like sick in the RV. Have you been sick?
We both got really sick after Thanksgiving 2 years ago.
Oh, that's right.
But
that
that's
was
the only
bad,
time we
yeah.
were sick together.
Yeah, the other time was just after Tampa this last year. I got really
You
sick.
did get really sick. I don't know. You just kind of like. Are you talking about like if they're coughing and you can't sleep or you don't want to get sick?
You're trying not to get sick.
I
Yeah, it's
guess-
hard. It's a very small
Yeah.
space. Go
It
outside.
is hard. I've kind of just always had the idea of like, because when you got sick in January,
Yeah.
I thought, oh, well, I'm gonna get sick because it's just such a small space. But I didn't get sick, thank goodness. But you just kind of clean and sanitize,
Yeah.
and
We
I mean,
did
if you're super paranoid, you could like pull out the couch and sleep in a different area. But
yeah, we did get sick together, and that was bad because moving
That
when you're
was
sick
bad.
is like the worst thing you could ever do. It's
Yeah.
you don't want to do it, and that's not. So I think like we lucked out where we started to get sick on like our moving day, and then we stayed put
yeah, we,
at Tom Sawyer RV Resorts in
Mississippi.
it was
Oh my goodness.
Memphis.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. I think it was West Memphis, so I can't remember. I think it was Arkansas, or I mean, I don't know if it was like Tennessee. Is it Tennessee, Arkansas? I think so. So I don't know which side of the border. I think it's Tennessee. Anyway, yeah, both
Yeah.
sick there. It was.
That was
Crazy.
rough. That was very rough. Okay, let's do our last.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
all
it
right.
might be our last.
Yeah,
announcement.
last
I don't know.
announcement.
And then we'll go back to answering questions. We really just had this to hang with you guys, and then we're like, we should at least announce a couple things. So we have started. I need to get the names right. A YouTube membership program.
Yeah.
So basically now under our videos, you'll see a button called join. If you go to our YouTube channel homepage, you'll see a button called join. And it's just a membership program where we're going to start posting more pictures behind the scenes, you know, just more up-to-date stuff with our lifestyle, because our YouTube videos are 4 to 8 weeks behind. And I don't know, it's just, it feels a little out of touch for us, but that's what works for our editing style. So we're going to keep our YouTube channels behind like we always have. So the memberships is more so I can throw a picture on there saying, hey, this is how Carmen's doing, or hey, we just got this new product and we're loving it, or, you know, hey, this is where we're exploring today, and just share more up-to-date behind the scenes. We're going to ask you guys what kind of videos you want to see. We're going to, I don't know, we're going to send you a little welcome package, and we're going to give you shout outs in our videos to some of our members. So it's just more of a get to hang with us more, get to see more behind the scenes. But I want to be clear that nothing on our regular YouTube channel is changing. We're not cutting any of our gang out of anything else.
Yeah, it's just another way to support us. We will be slowly phasing out of Patreon.
Yeah.
And that's more, so it's kind of going to fill that gap. And that's more because Patreon, while it's a great idea, the platform confuses us. And if we're confused, we can only assume that all of our patrons are confused.
Yeah.
And so, or, you know, it's just not, I don't know, it's not an intuitive platform.
Yeah, we created Patreon to feel closer to our audience, and it didn't do that. So we think memberships will do that. So
yeah,
it's just if you want to be closer to us, get to know us a little better, get to see our goofy side a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll be posting
that's where it'll be.
More pictures. So you might have been seeing more pictures in our community tab already. So it'll be a lot more of stuff like that, and a lot more up to date stuff.
Yes.
But don't worry if you don't have you know, the funds to support us. Don't worry about that. Nothing's going to change. If you are looking for more up-to-date information and you don't have money, we offer it completely free on our newsletter, so you can sign up there to get more up-to-date information. So things like
and I think
Carmen.
getawayycouple.com/join. That's only once a week though, but I write a newsletter every Friday, and I tell our gang what we did that week, or what, you know, we were dealing with that week. So that's why the newsletter folks are the only ones who knew what was going on with Carmen, because they're on our newsletter. And then I share some of our favorite products that we used that week, and then I tell you what we're doing next week. So it's very simple, but we've been getting great feedback on the newsletter. So if you want more up-to-date information, you can definitely join our newsletter as a free option.
Oh, Joe of all things. Look, I got to pop up for that thing too. Thank you, Joe. We very much appreciate it. That's our first member. Awesome.
Thank you so much, Joe. That's so exciting.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, see?
Yeah, see, right
do
here.
the Brazen Brits one. Yeah.
Totally agree. Hate the platform. It's hard for us, like, if Brazen Brits are a patron. So if they submit something and try to talk to us, like, we don't really get a notification.
We don't get them a note. And Patreon says, hey, we're supposed to be telling you when you get a message, but we don't. And so it's really frustrating to log on there and then see that people have been waiting for responses from us. So
we hate that.
We hate it. Like, that's the whole point of having a Patreon account, is to get to certain people faster, and we can't do it. So anyway, thanks for that, Praise of Brits. Also, I just watched your 40 questions, and Jason and I had a good laugh at some of your answers.
I know.
I have to admit, I'm highly disappointed that you don't like tequila.
I'm not going to lie, just to go say hi to you guys and spend a little bit more time, there was like a part of my brain that was like, oh, we were in Indiana, and I was like, it's not that far to Virginia, and then all the way back to California, but, we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. Yes.
Northwoods RV Life. Thank you. We very much appreciate that. As a member, awesome.
Yes. This is exciting.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad. I really like when technology works. Jeff wants to know, other than deer, what has been your closest call while towing at highway speed? Closest call.
So I remember one, and it was literally the week we got disc brakes. We were leaving Indiana from the Moride facility. We were exiting off the freeway, and I don't even know where this guy came from, but it was right where the freeway and the exit split, and so he went across that middle area and just cut us off, but the exit ended with a stop sign, like, rather abruptly. Yeah. And you had to slam on the brakes. Yeah. And I swear, if we did not have disc brakes, we would have rear-ended that guy. So I think about that occasionally, actually. So I think that might have been another close call.
Yeah, I don't really remember any. Well, I mean, Mexico, we had a couple close calls. But
that wasn't like accidents. That was their roads were really narrow.
Yeah, so you just had to pay attention. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a pretty defensive driver, so I'm slow. I'm not aggressive. You can't really get me mad on the road.
You can get me mad.
Yeah, Ray gets mad that I don't honk at people more.
He tried to honk the other day, and he literally didn't even hit the horn hard enough.
I was like, it's broken.
Like, you forgot how to honk.
Oh, Liberty Miller. Look at that. Thanks, Libby.
Oh.
Thanks, Libby.
Thanks, Libby. Jason's sister.
Yeah. Doesn't being recognized get annoying? No, absolutely not. We wouldn't do this if we didn't like it. Yeah. We would work regular jobs. Yeah.
And I feel like we're not recognized as much as people think.
Yeah. Yeah, usually there's nothing in my hair. I mean, I guess the Seahawks hat is a pretty good tell.
Maybe we look so sloppy that people don't even recognize us.
Yeah.
Although we did yesterday at the campground when we were walking Carmen, someone was pulling in, they stopped their RV and they're like, are you those YouTube people? And we're like, we're one of them.
Yeah. We're very friendly, so if you do see us, feel free to say hi. We're more than happy to say hi when we can.
Yeah, totally.
Don't knock on our door, but if you see us outside, have fun. Only because we're probably in our pajamas. Yeah, that's like...
We would still answer it, but we would feel embarrassed.
Yeah, we would.
That is the only reason. We would still be in our pajamas, and you would embarrass us, and that's the only reason.
Kenneth says, what does your family think of your lifestyle? Do they think you're crazy, jealous of your freedom? Yeah, jealous. They're definitely jealous.
Libby is definitely jealous.
Carrie, new member. Thank you, Carrie. Thanks
you,
for
Carrie.
joining.
That is so exciting.
So if you guys are members, there's one of the perks is if you click on like the emojis in the chat thing, you guys get like custom emojis that you can use.
Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you for reminding me of that. Please use those. And can I see that? Where are they? Hold on.
So it's just
Where
like
did I put my phone?
at the bottom of the chat, there's like a little happy face thing for the emojis, and you click on that, and it'll say like custom emojis. And there's like a little Carmen emoji, and the Getaway Couple logo. Yeah,
it's on the floor. It's on the floor. About right.
If you could go back in time and do everything over with RVing, what would you do different? Oh, Matt, thank you. We appreciate new member.
Thank you, Matt. That's so exciting.
What would you do different if you could?
I would
I would have quit my job earlier.
Oh, true. That's true. We were so scared to lose that income, and it was like such a stressor actually on our lifestyle.
Yeah, that was like 2 years of having to work the Monday through Friday, like have to worry about internet for that, and so being your own boss is great. We'll see.
So what I think I would do over?
Yeah.
What are you seeing? You're smiling.
No.
Oh, okay.
Here, Mr. Roboto says this. I'll just do this real quick.
Oh.
Oh, like that. All right. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to use that at all.
He has been dying to use that though, so thank you for mentioning
that. All right.
Yeah.
So what would you do over?
What I would do over is, I forgot.
All right. Good to know.
No. I had something really good. Oh, okay. I would slow down because we were traveling so fast. And now we feel like our first year and a half on the road, we moved so quickly across the U.S. that it just doesn't count. We didn't really get to experience those places.
Yeah, because we'd see one day. I mean, you guys were with us for that one day a week that we would see something.
Yeah.
Libby wants to know, can I come get more wine now?
Yeah, I've paid my dues.
Yeah. Yeah,
Libby.
Go ahead.
Get some wine
sure.
before I finish it all.
Yeah. Let's see. What else do we
Road Ventures. Hi, guys.
Met them in person. They're super nice. Yes, we are. We are. Yeah, we went had a nice little
They shared their
campfire.
beers with us,
Yes.
which was very nice.
And we gave them some firewood that we were going to throw away.
Yes.
It was a good time. Oh, nice. Look at Joe's posting all the
all the
Carmen.
emojis! Yes, they're so cute. Okay, my favorite one, obviously, is the Carmen emoji. How cute is that? Oh my goodness.
Shelly Bob McDonald wants to know, are you still thinking about coming to Cape Breton, Nova Scotia to do the famous Cabot Trail? Yeah, and that's
still thinking about
that
it?
Way. There's Libby.
That's Libby.
With the wine.
Liberty.
Yeah, Liberty. We're thinking about it now. We really want to go up to Nova Scotia and see all of Canada, actually. We had kind of had a plan. We've done most of the freeways across the U.S., and so we were planning on doing the one across Canada and seeing everything up there. But that was supposed to be our 2020 plans, and everything got turned up. So, what are you going to do?
Yes. We need more cowbell.
All right.
Do you have a cowbell?
Can you tell us again how to become a member? Yes, we can. There's a join button down here on any of our pages.
Yeah, we're still learning as well. So on this video that you're watching, if you're watching on your laptop or phone or anything like that, I don't think you can see it if you're on your TV. But there should be a join button.
Shannon, thanks.
Thank you, Shannon.
That's cool.
But if you can't see it there, you can go to our homepage, just youtube.com/getaway couple, and there should be now where the subscribe button would be, there should, right next to it should be a join button. I hope that makes sense.
I hope it does too. So we're at an hour and 20 minutes. We're getting close to.
Well,
we're
10 minutes
over.
doesn't count.
That's all right. Well, we're 10 minutes over at 6:10.
But I'm having so much
All right. Well, do you guys have any more questions? We're still here. We don't have to
Yeah.
go anywhere.
Well,
Just
you
running out
guys
of
are-
questions, guys.
We're just running out of
Please spend
questions.
some more time in SoCal. We will be here through January.
Not the whole month.
No.
But yes.
Let's
Although, I need to throw it out there that we are
quarantining.
quarantining.
So we'll
yes,
be here.
like-
You can be here too. We'll probably not be here together.
Exactly. Yes. We're only quarantining within our families because of being safe
Yes.
and having
Um,
elderly people in our family.
yes, exactly. Best fall foliage location.
Oh gosh. Well, I don't think we're the experts on this. I mean, it's in my opinion, obviously going to be the East Coast, Maine, all the way down, from what we've heard. But yeah, which is why we want to go in the fall. We really want to see the fall foliage in Maine.
Dan says, do you guys geocache? I actually used to geocache with my friends a lot.
We used to
drink and geocache. It was the best time. We'd have one person as the DD and the rest of us would just be having fun.
Yeah. We have not geocached in a long time.
No,
Though.
but I feel like I add the app to my phone every like 6 months and then we just get busy and then I delete it and then I download it again.
That's the app you delete and re-add?
Yeah, well,
you
it's
have
a
like
big
800 apps on your
it's a
phone.
big data app.
Oh, that's funny.
Has GD ever fussed at you? No. Plus, if they did,
No, they haven't.
what do you want? I can't. I don't have.
So,
I don't have weight to carry, like jacks for the
Yeah.
RV anyway. So no. Plus, I think it's Lippert who just like frowns upon it. I think it's more of a safety thing than anything.
yeah.
But the manual says don't do it, so don't do it.
Don't do it. Even though we do it all the time.
Yeah.
Anytime we need to change a tire.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. How often does your family come out? Oh, Kurt joined as a member. Thanks for joining, Kurt.
Thank you.
Let's see some of those emojis.
Let's see some of those
How often does your
emojis.
family come out and visit you on the road?
Are
Carmen,
you serious?
she's sitting here just chewing on a bone.
Right off
Yeah,
screen.
right
Yeah.
off screen. Oh, Jim has become a member. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. Hey,
All
come
right,
on.
here, I'll throw that one up again. How often does your family come out and visit you on the road? Never. Our family never comes and visits us.
Your mom has come twice.
Oh,
My mom.
Joseph is a member. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, Joseph. My mom has come once.
Yeah, not often.
My dad once
Yeah,
or twice.
If
But in
it's
3.5
close,
years, not a lot.
Yeah, it's like in close locations, but they all flew out to Tennessee, I guess, to visit us.
2
Yeah,
years ago.
that was the
Yeah.
big trip.
Yeah.
But like I thought, like friends would be like, "Oh my god!" Like in family, would be like, "Let's go visit all these cool places," and
They don't.
people don't visit you as much as you think they would. So you got to come back, which is perfectly fine. How do you exercise? It's a great question, George. We're still trying to figure that one out ourselves.
Well, this little move right here.
So that's a great question, though. We do exercise. We do body weights. We actually have 40-pound weights.
Yeah, and they're like interchangeable. So
Yeah,
you
they're
can go, like the bar alone is 10 pounds, right? I think 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Just a little bar,
Yeah.
and then you can add weights to the side up to 40 pounds.
And
yeah.
so we do that, and then we really like taking like walks or hikes from the campground. So it really is very location dependent. The campground we're in now is huge, so we can actually go and see lots of stuff. Sometimes it gets real boring, like making laps around the same campground. But yeah, there's always plenty of places around to go
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah.
Let's have a mention of your favorite Canadian beer. I think that's Blue.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say what were those
Yeah.
tall cans? We got one.
We've drinking a lot of
Hey,
beer.
hey, get down.
Carmen,
Oh my goodness.
she's like pawing into a cabinet over here. We got to take her off this medicine.
Come
It's
here.
too good.
It's too good. You feel too good. Come here.
Let's see here. We'll bring this up. loaded up and traveling. Is that a new shirt? Sweatshirt?
Oh,
yes.
Yes, we have to mention these again. I think I still have that comment pinned. We designed these with a designer, so you could get them for the holiday season. So I think a pinned comment is the link to the sweaters right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our dog's being a bad girl.
She's being a bad girl.
Wheeling with the Wendes. I feel like I say your last name all wrong all the time. I watch all your Facebook things, and I always feel like I say it wrong. How's your cell service been in the boondocking spots you found? We've never really got good places. We've only stayed in places where we could get good cell service.
That's the first criteria we look at.
Yeah.
When we're looking at compendium and stuff. I'm going to close the door.
And so, absolutely, I think, it's one of those things, unfortunately, that's hard. We have AT&T and Verizon, and then we would use the booster. I think it's always getting the best modem you can get at the time. And we've even just recently upgraded ours to make sure that we do get it. And it depends on what you do, because even the work that I did before, it was not a lot of video stuff, so I could get away with it. What is your next big purchase? I feel like I'm always planning my next big purchase. I'm looking at a fire pit right now, actually.
How are you?
Yeah, Outland Fire Bowl. We just got rid of our old fire pit.
Yeah.
And so, getting rid of it. Let's see.
Would you do? That's a good one. Would you do this if you were single? Would you?
Would I? Yeah, I would.
I mean, I want to say yes to this question. However, I think I might be a little chicken. I really, really admire solo female travelers, because I don't know if I have what it takes to do that. But I also think that we not fell into it, but we are doing this lifestyle because we both have a passion for travel, and then we both encouraged each other to do this. We were both so scared, but then it was the other one that was like, we can do this, we can do this. So I don't know if we had each other, if we would have even done this by ourselves.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, and it also wasn't, it wasn't like, it would have been a completely different life. We thought about that all the time. It's like, if it wasn't for each of us together, I don't know if we would have made the leap. But we also never looked into this separately. We probably, I probably wouldn't be RVing. I would be overseas somewhere. Or not. Who knows? Dan wants to know, we collect shot glasses. If so, do you collect anything?
So we used to collect shot glasses.
We did. When we traveled just back to our house, we had a big shot glass display cabinet. Mm-hmm. We saw that may or may not be something that's still here.
Yes. But now we collect magnets.
Yes.
And we also
don't always
do it. If we had a bad experience or we didn't love the area, we're not going to get a magnet. So that helps minimize the magnets, even though we have a lot.
Any special care considerations for lithium? For the most part, they work just fine as is. Drop them in, you'll be fine. They have a different charging profile than lead acid, so make sure that your charger can charge them. You won't hurt them. Also, it all depends on the battery itself. If you're talking Battleborn, they put a lot of safeguards and systems in there, so you really can't harm that battery. It will shut itself off. But the big thing you want to make sure is that you don't charge them in cold weather. Battleborn will shut itself off and not let you charge it, because that's what you can actually harm it. There's a lot more to it, but for the most part, they're the reason we like them is because they're getaway couple proof. Just install them and go.
Yes.
Have you ever boondocked in Quartzsite, and did you like it? We boondocked very shortly in Quartzsite. We actually have a video about that, and we got kicked out because we camped in a location that you weren't allowed to camp in Quartzsite, which apparently is a thing,
Yeah.
We're like, man, there's no one out here. This is great. And there's a reason why there's no one out there.
They weren't allowed to be there.
But yeah, the weather's great. Lots of people like it. I really like Quartzite's services for boondocking. They make it really easy for trash and water and sewage and propane. So RV Pit Stop is great. So
yes,
it's I would say if you're looking into boondock for the first time, it's a great place to go because you have so many people there, and so many people are so helpful. It's not like the go off into the desert and be by yourself kind of location.
No,
it's
not
like
at
the
all.
RV neighborhood boondocking location. Like no one's gonna be mad that you're too close to them in Quartzite because everyone's too close.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Well, here we go. Brazen Brit says we keep getting told to get the solo fire pit. It's a personal preference. Changing Lanes has it, and we used it.
Yeah.
But we don't like wood fires.
We do not like wood fires.
Like we'll do wood fires, but
yeah, we much prefer propane fire pits.
Yeah, we're too lazy.
If you like wood fires, then I think the solo pit is a great option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George wants to know, do you ever drive each other crazy? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
you get over it a lot faster, I think. You don't have time to like be mad and drag it out and like throw a fit. It's just like, you're irritating me. Stop it.
Yeah, we need to deal with it.
Yeah, we need to deal with it.
Is an air fryer worth it? I would say, I don't know, but we want one.
We want one.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah.
You get one first and tell me. I do want one. I'm actually willing to give up our Instant Pot.
I know you are.
To get an air fryer.
Yeah. That's because you know how to cook. I don't know what I would do.
You don't cook anything in the Instant Pot.
Rice. I don't know how to cook rice. It's a button. Cook PB&Js. All right. What is the one place you've stayed that you vow to never go to again?
South Dakota. The entire state as a whole.
Fun fact is, we actually went to South Dakota again after our last experience for a night or two, and we had another. It wasn't. Yeah.
We only stayed there for like 3 nights as we were passing through, but I don't want to. I don't want people to think that we just had bad experiences in South Dakota. It is beautiful, and we would love to spend more time there. It's just we're very scared of like jinxing ourselves by going there again. That's where we hit a deer. That's where we got stuck in the woods boondocking. A bunch of trees fell around. We lost cell service. So.
Mike, new member. Thanks
for
joining, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah. How often do you change out tires, mileage or age? We definitely change out tires based on mileage. We churn through them. We actually just got new trailer tires, which we haven't shown at all because we kind of just went from Indiana back here. We haven't really done many of those videos, but yeah, so we're super excited about that. I do need to rotate my truck tires, which we got new tires last year.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Get the Ninja Foodie. Yeah, so that's what I've been talking to Ray about, the Ninja Foodie, because I think that's the Instant Pot air fryer, all that stuff, right?
Maybe.
We'll see. Black Friday's coming up. Are you guys excited for that? I'm excited for it. Yeah, and then Brian says Instant Pot makes an air fryer lid. I know, I saw that.
We did see that.
And we shared that on Prime Day because I thought that was a great idea. It's not for the mini size that we have, though, so we would have to get another Instant Pot and the air fryer lid. So
yeah, so we were torn.
Yeah, but then here we go. RV Home says we have an air fryer and really don't like it.
Oh no! Why?
Yeah. See, that's good.
See, I'm torn.
Yeah. Cat says we'll get an air fryer, test it out, and let you know. Awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
we got stuck in the mud.
Yeah. We just tried to have a fire in the campground firewood. No amount of gasoline could have burned that wood. Actually, we met up with Nathan and Marissa, Less Drink More Journey in Michigan. at Straits State Park. We just happened to be there at the same
Yes.
time. And the wood we got there wouldn't burn at all either. I kept putting, I had those wax fire starter things. I put them in there and, wouldn't start. Actually, that's when we got rid of our propane fire pit because I actually took it out, put the propane fire pit, and then put the wood over it. And I still, with having the propane fire pit lighting that wood, couldn't get it lit.
Yeah.
So that's why that and other reasons are why we don't like wood fires.
Yes. Yes.
What are you gonna do?
They're too finicky and they stink.
Yeah. Any plans to come back to Michigan? Yeah, of
yeah.
course. We love Michigan.
Just not in the winter.
Yeah. Tom and Kate have their place there, so we always, Morton's on the move, so we always like to go visit them.
Yeah.
Plus it's free. And then there's so much we still haven't seen in Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did our Upper Peninsula video, and we got so many additional suggestions. So now we have a whole new list of things that we want to see when we go to Michigan. I'm very, very excited about it. And we love Michigan as a whole, but the UP is just so cool to us. We love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Here's another question. When will you guys be back in Florida? I personally love Florida in the winter. And I don't know. I would go there every winter, except for all of our family happens to be over here. So I don't know. We haven't done the Keys yet. It's huge on our list. We still have the Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World to go to.
Mm-hmm. We've been to all the other parks.
But there's all those state parks that we haven't been to either. We did swim with the manatees, but there's Rainbow River, or I think is what it's called, and Rainbow Springs, all of the other springs. So we have a ton of stuff to see down there as well.
Yes.
So
we
who knows?
Want to make our way back to Florida.
2022? I don't know.
Exactly.
What general area are you spending the winter in? We will be doing it in the southwest area, most likely Arizona, because we like Arizona. New Mexico is it's too cold. I don't know what the difference is. Every time we go through New Mexico in the winter, it's freezing.
Yeah.
So
we'll be in California until early January, and then we'll probably be heading out to Arizona.
Yeah, love Arizona.
Yes.
John says winter is great. Ski, snowshoe, sledding. Yeah, we'll do that for maybe a month, and then no way. And definitely not in the RV, just because.
Yeah, not in the RV. I would.
There's no
go
mud
to
room
in the summer.
Yeah, and so right in front of our door
winter.
just gets full of wet shoes and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Bob says he just got his red Xmas hoodie. Awesome. We want to see pictures.
You have to send us a picture. I really want to see the red one.
Is that a residential stove? Yes. We're at my mom's house. Our internet was bad.
Yes. Yes, this is not our RV.
All right. Well,
cool.
I think it has been a
fantastic evening.
Yeah, fantastic evening. We would love to chat with you guys more. Thank you all for joining our membership. We do have one last thing on. That's part of my new technology thing that I did.
We have one more announcement.
Oh, what do we have? What's the another announcement? Oh, thanks for staying. I hope none of you left.
Oh my goodness. This is why we need to film and edit our videos, because we just get caught up in the moment, forget everything. We are hosting a VIAIR 400p
It's the
RV.
giveaway.
I know, it's the giveaway. We totally forgot about
Tammy
the giveaway.
just messaged us. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
Yeah, wow. All right, so thanks for everyone that stayed. That was just a trick to get.
That was a trick. It's okay.
Right.
We didn't lose too many people.
All right, cool.
Okay, so.
The giveaway. Probably the thing that you guys cared about the most. I mean, who's actually here to see us?
Okay.
VIAIR giveaway.
Getawaycouple.com/giveaways with a S at the end. We are hosting a VIAIR giveaway for their 400p RV air compressor and their winterization kit. So their winterization kit is actually additional attachments where you can blow out your lines instead of having to put antifreeze in, which I think is really cool. Is it antifreeze? Is that what they call it? Okay.
Yeah. You still do both if you want.
Okay. You could do both, exactly. But if you would rather not use antifreeze, their winterization kit allows you to blow out your pipes and your lines. So
we've never had to winterize. So.
we have never had to winterize. So we will be doing a giveaway on that. That ends Thursday, this Thursday.
Yeah.
We will announce the winner Friday, and I will announce the winner in our newsletter. So, okay. Whew,
by joining the giveaway, you join our newsletter, so don't worry.
You will know.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
exactly.
We're super excited. This is the same one we have. It's awesome.
Yeah, we love our air compressor.
It's one of those, like, you're like, it's an air compressor. Why the heck do you like it that much? But we absolutely love it. It makes life so easy, and especially if you have tire problems. For us, we haven't had a lot of tire problems at all because we keep them aired up to the correct levels. We keep an eye on them with our TPMS. And then on moving days before we hit the road, we make sure that they're all aired up. So love it. 450p, great way.
Yes,
great way
and we also use this air compressor to fill up our air ride hitch, or kingpin, I should say, not the hitch. So it's just a great tool to have. We absolutely love it. So if you join this giveaway, we have made it to enter. You have to join our newsletter, but then there are tons of other ways to enter for extra points. So you can follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, follow VIAIR on Instagram, follow VIAIR on Facebook, and you get all these extra entries. And I think they really do help because we've been hosting giveaways about once a month, which we announce on our newsletter, by the way. And people who do the extra entries are obviously more likely to win. So I think the extra entries help.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we wanted to thank VIAIR for allowing us to do this giveaway. We have, I think, done a giveaway every year with them. We really like VIAIR. We like working with them. They're just a great company all around. So there you go. I think that was our last announcement.
We'll see you next time.
Yes. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.